What's up, sports fans? Schultzy's Card pulls back with another Target.com morning sports card drop recap. And it was another weird one this week. Let's get right into it. For the sports card drop calendar, you see it right there. The Wednesday trend continues here on Target.com. Again, Wednesday, September 29th, we saw a sports card drop, but a really sparing sports card drop. Weird and not much dropped, and I'm throwing that ETB Pokemon box in there on this sports card drop calendar because that was literally the only other big item that dropped along with those two sports card items that we're seeing there. So let's break it down. The 2021 Donruss Football Mega Box there. First, we saw those get backloaded at about 4:11 a.m. Pacific time, along with some 2020-21 Donruss Basketball Fat Packs. Also, some of those Pokemon Celebrations Elite Trainer boxes, all showing up on the back end right around 4:11 to 4:15 for the first time. Pacific time, 7:11 to 7:15 East Coast time, depending on exactly which monitors that you're a part of. And let me tell you what, Target.com making everybody wait this morning for quite a long time. A lot of people in the chat had to sweat it out. You see, 39 minutes later, the drop finally starting at about 4:50 a.m. Pacific, 7:50 East Coast time, with those Donruss football mega boxes going in stock. There were about 21,000 Donruss football mega boxes going in stock at about 4:50. They were there in waves for about 2 to 3 minutes before finally going out of stock, but it was good to see a decent stock the first week that they're available. Hopefully, we'll see another week of those. With another 20 or 30,000 boxes of Donruss football mega boxes. A lot of people were able to score those in the chat live. That was awesome. Then the next item going live was that Pokemon Celebrations ETB at about 5:07. There were 15,000 of those available for pre-order, and those were only in stock for a minute, maybe 90 seconds before all the pre-orders of those for $50 were gobbled up. And then the drop ended pretty unceremoniously this morning around 5:30 when 2021 Donruss Basketball Fat Packs went live, so to speak, but they weren't actually available to buy because of an issue on Target's website. And when it says that, it says, hey, there's a temporary issue next to an item that says it's in stock. That usually means it's not really in stock and that it's bot bait. So definitely some bot bait there. And we'll go over that a little bit deeper here in a minute. But it was a very encouraging week. A lot of manual users were able to hit on Target.com, despite there only being about 21,000 Donruss football mega boxes. Those, I think, are great grabs because they contain, at least on average, one auto per box. So you could pull something crazy, and then everybody trying to get those downtowns as well. This was after 50,000 Donruss football blaster boxes were released a week ago. So another 20,000 megas. Obviously, there are a lot of those cards out there, but all those inserts are really sick looking. The parallels, the colors, the press proofs are really cool. And along with a chance for an auto. And the downtown card at a Donruss makes it a fan favorite. So I understand why people gobbled those up. But there were a lot of people that scored in the chat on Schultzy's card pulls. And that made me very happy. The decent number makes that happen. And like I've said in the past, I really hope that Target continues to do something like that going forward. They load up on boxes. Especially huge releases like Optic or PRIZM with like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 boxes per stock so manual users can get a chance to hit. I think that that's ultimately the way to go, and I love when Target is doing that, helping out the manual users. The Megas were red card exclusives, though. I should point that out. So make sure you get your hands on a Target red card if you have not yet. Even the debit option is nice. It's pretty easy to get, and you get 5% off of all purchases at Target.com. And you're not going to get your hands on the good stuff like the PRIZM Megas or the Select Megas or the Optic Megas probably coming out here shortly if you don't have a red card. So make sure you get your hands on that. And yeah, once again, a very weird stock this morning, you guys. Only 2 sports card items actually going up onto the site on the back end, and then only 1 actually in stock. Let's talk about that really quickly. The 2021 Donruss Basketball Fat Packs were definitely bot bait. They went live at about 5:30 when the drop basically ended, and that was a long drop this morning. It was a very long drop. So those went live at about 5:30, and it said that there was a temporary issue basically above the ship it button, which always means that they're not actually there, and Target basically put those up to keep the bots running tasks on something other than Donruss football mega boxes, which is great because I don't know this for sure, but I really do think that Target is doing things like that to allow people on the manual end to score, because they get a lot of complaints from manual users trying to say, hey, make it better for me. Make it easier for me. I'm just trying to get my hands on some cards, not trying to resell everything that I get. So definitely encouraging to see some megas out to a lot of manual users, but not encouraging to see almost no product dropped. It's been a weird couple of weeks on Target.com, but we're in between releases right now, so that's part of the reason why we're not seeing a regular stock of multiple boxes each week on Target.com. It happens. So we'll possibly see more Donruss retail next week, maybe more mega boxes. I'm not sure if hanger boxes are going to be at Target or not. We will see possibly Bowman Chrome at Target. Maybe it's Walmart. Not sure about that yet. And hopefully we'll see some Optic basketball mega boxes or blaster boxes. Well, that's going to do it for this wrap-up of the Target.com Sports Card Morning Drop Recap on Schultzy's Card Pulls. Hope you all scored this morning. I apologize if you didn't. Make sure to join that free Discord group that I just started if you want to be a part of the same community that is there in the mornings during the live streams. Just a really nice place to hang out and talk with other collectors. I'll have that linked in the description below. And click on the video popping up on the screen right now. You can hear me opining over whether we are in another junk wax era or not.